This is the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast, coming to you live from the Gene Parmesan Memorial Studios. 2 weeks delayed. I love cucking the wealthy.
You cucked me hard.
I am your host, Ricky. We are a podcast where four good friends like to sit up, drink booze, and we talk about old video games. Sitting to my left, about 3 feet angrily, Weldy time.
Make sure to shoot your gun off screen to reload.
And sitting directly across from me, mighty finely, I might say, Alex.
Do I look cool if I hold both guns?
Oh, and then sitting directly to my right, I don't know, the guy, Andy.
He's the guy.
That was my shitty dog. Hold on, I might get it better here. There you go.
Wolf.
It's not going to get much better than that, folks.
Weldy, let's catch up, bud. It's been a few weeks, man. How have you been? What's new in Weldy land?
Retrothon will be long over by the time this is done. Other than that, my partner came back to work.
Right on. It
Yes.
took them forever. They've been gone for like 8 months or some shit?
Oh, she had double knee surgery.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She
Get
had
her shit together.
Yeah, well, no. She had double knee surgery and then had complications. I'm just like, oh.
So did she get double knee surgery or did she get leg lengthening surgery? You know, so she came back and she's like
12 foot tall.
5-6 inches taller.
I was going to say she comes back, she's 6'5". I'm like, Mommy.
Oh boy, better hope someone doesn't hear that one.
No, she doesn't listen anyway.
Hey, no support on the home base.
She's sick of his shit.
Double thumbs up.
Alex, what's new with you, bud?
Well, for starters, keep this in.
Hey.
Really not a lot. I've been trying to play Crimson Desert.
How is that? You're out here murdering the elephants and stealing their ivory, right? From their tusks.
So visually, it's gorgeous. But the problem is I just can't fucking get into it, which is really weird for me because I love RPGs where you can dress up and fucking make your house and do all this shit. But it is almost too much.
You know, I ran into this problem 56 hours deep into Death Stranding. And I was just like,
How many hours?
56.
Yeah. I
And I
40 something into
I was
this.
like, I don't think I can keep up. I just can't, man. It's a big game. That's
Yeah.
just me doing like base game.
I do like it. It's just one of those things where I almost feel overwhelmed. Besides trying to play that, being my busy season of dropping stuff off and picking it up, I was just in Missouri, and then I will be out in South Dakota in about a week.
Hey, going to Fargo?
Heh, I wish. Sioux Falls.
I hear Sioux Falls is really nice.
It's really pretty for the downtown, and then you get out of the downtown, they have a
Meth lab.
I was gonna say, is it like a meth lab? Like the deers are cooking up meth out there?
well, you know what? I can't get into it because it turns into a fucking political rant, but
Nope.
it's just one of those things where
Us political?
What?
Never.
it's gorgeous until you fucking lift up the curtain.
Yeah.
That's all I need to say.
Walter White deer is out there cooking up the meth in the forest and shit.
They are the danger.
Say my name.
Andy,
Say my name.
what's new with you, bud?
I did watch the Mario movie. That was...
I heard it was just a straight up cash grab.
Oh, yeah. It's nothing but nostalgia. If you were a kid and didn't play any of the Mario Galaxy games or anything like that, you'd just be like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Mouser and the fucking frog guy from Mario 2's in there. It's pretty lame. I also been playing Secret of Mana. We were going to do an episode because I was hopefully going to beat the game, but I got to the tiger part. Can't beat that fucking tiger, so I gave up, and I'm too busy to keep trying.
Andy's a quitter, guys.
Yeah, fuck that noise. Ricky, how about you?
I have been doing just fine. I actually have not picked up the sticks in a while to play anything recently. However, I did watch The Long Walk. I actually cried like 3 times while watching it. Thanks, Stephen King.
Thanks, Richard Bachman, for that. Because he was writing that under his pseudonym, right? That in the original Running Man.
Maybe, I don't know, but at the end of the movie, it said film based off of Stephen King, so
Oh.
it didn't say Richard Bachman or anything.
We don't want to look up on our phones. Fuck that noise.
No,
Yeah.
we don't do actual research here.
We're going to argue like it's 1999. We're going to assume we're right until somebody actually looks it up.
I mean, even if we look it up, I'm still going to assume I'm right.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
Facts
honestly,
don't fucking
Yeah,
matter.
right. Facts.
my feelings don't care about your facts. That's about it. Watching some drinking movies. If you guys don't know what a drinking movie is, it is you watch a movie and you look up drinking rules for that movie. It is almost guaranteed that every movie out there has drinking rules for it. I promise you, I watched Shrek recently. It was actually a good rewatch. I didn't realize that this year is the 25th anniversary of Shrek being released.
Happy times.
Weldy, What are you drinking tonight?
I had a Coors. It's gone now. Alex.
I started with a Buzzballs pink lemon squeezy, and I'm ending with a Stella Artois. I just wanted to say Stella Artois. That's it.
Did you get that from the liquor store?
I did pick that up
Oh,
from
okay.
the liquor
I
store.
thought maybe I had the one left over from last Christmas.
I hope not.
It's a Christmas beer.
A Christmas beer. But
It's a Christmas miracle.
Damn it. He
God
took
damn
it
it.
from me, son of a bitch.
Son of-
I
You
was
took
just
the
getting
intro
ready to
from
say
me.
it.
I gotta,
yeah, you get that.
I
You
gotta
get that.
snag one.
Andy, what do you drink?
I'm drinking another Founder's Rubaeus, another raspberry ale. And then we had some Hypnotic because Weldy goes, "Oh, I need some exotic something I've never had before, like a cognac or a gin."
Well, no,
No, that is not what he said.
Yeah, what I
That
said
is
was
not
it's
what
been
he
like
said.
10 to 15 years since I've had that. 10 years ago, when I was working at the bank, one of my customers for Christmas time made me a jar of homemade blueberry brandy.
Okay, that
Around Christmas time. Holy
That sounds delicious.
shit.
They say brandy, but you mean moonshine.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's,
I
yeah.
think it was. It hit hard.
Were you
As it
drinking
should.
a garage beer over there?
Yeah, thanks, Andy. I
welcome.
appreciate you taking that from me.
What's that other thing you're drinking?
Fuck this. Everybody taking my. Yeah, I am drinking a garage beer. It is the classic lime beer flavor, but I am also drinking one of those Buzzballs pink lemon squeezies. And this is delicious. Now, mind you, me and Alex both went into the same liquor store at the same time. We both ended up grabbing a Buzzball. However, neither one of us even knew that the other one had grabbed one. So I'm sitting up at the counter checking out, got my Buzzball in my hand with my case of beer. And I look back and Alex has got his case of beer with a Buzzball in his hand. And we just start giggling like two little schoolgirls,
Just holding your
kicking our
balls.
feet, just holding our
yeah,
balls.
our pink balls,
Our
actually.
pink balls. I like them.
They do have some blue balls. If you want
They
some.
do have some blue balls, but I like mine pink.
This is probably the best Buzzball I've had,
Oh.
which please sponsor us.
I thought you were going to
Yeah.
say time for Jerkmate.
It's a 2-for-1. It's a Jerkmate
Best
ad and a
tasting ball I've ever
Buzzball.
had.
It's
It's the
the-
best tasting ball ever.
The jerk ball special.
What finishes first, you or the Buzzball?
Oh, God, it's
Oh, boy.
foamy.
Ah.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
Well, he unfortunately still has to talk. Why don't you get us started with this week's game, bud?
I suppose I can do that. Is it this or is it that? These jabronis. I can't reach my notepad. Have to choose. There we go. Okay. So, in honor with the light gun theme this week, I kind of went a little light gun adjacent to a real gun kind of thing.
All right. Well, I mean, they exist.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Your category for
In this country, they sure as fuck do. America, fuck yeah!
Hell yeah, brother.
When we say the fuck yeah part, you should add in a whole lot of fucking
Just eagles and fireworks.
eagles and
and
gunfire.
reverb. America.
I'm going to come.
I don't listen to the episode, so maybe Andy might add in some sound effects.
We're making his job more.
We are, yeah. All right, so your category for this week is Loaded Up, sponsored by Jerkmate. I'm sorry.
Beat me to
I
it.
totally did not mean to.
That's all right.
Beat meat to
Hey.
it.
There we go.
So I'm going to give you a list of 10 names. You have to tell me if each of the names on the list was either a game for the Commodore 64 or a nickname of a real gun. Not a light gun or a light gun game, a real gun. There is one neither on the list. Sniff out the neither for a point. Tell me what the neither is. I'll give you an additional point. Are you kids ready?
Are there any boths?
I got really,
See,
really
you see that? You
close.
see that? You
No,
see
I
that?
got really close to a both, but I couldn't nail it down. Number one, Gato. Gato. Gato.
Game.
You know, I'm going to go with the gun on this one.
That's a gun.
It's a game.
Hey!
It is a 1994 real-time submarine simulator.
Sorry, you said 1994?
Or, I'm sorry, 1984. 1984 real-time submarine simulator.
You know, the
That
90s
Hypnotic is
Commodore
hitting a little
game.
harder than I thought it was going to.
I was like, wait a goddamn minute. There's no way Commodore's still dropping games in the fucking 90s.
They were, because we can't fucking fact check. Fuck
Oh,
us.
yeah.
That's correct. You are correct, sir.
What was it saying? You had a couple good sayings tonight. You had one about your livers. I forget. What was that one?
Great livers drink alike.
That's what it was. There we go. Now we have it on record.
That's
Okay.
true.
That's on our next shirt. Or I thought about this. Our next shirt, I might ask.
Great livers game alike.
I thought about asking my uncle if he could make the four of us caricature so we could be Mount
Mount Rushmore?
Mount
Mount
Simpsons.
Drinkmore?
Mount Slushmore or something like that.
Sure.
From the episode of The Simpsons,
That, I don't know.
where he takes Homer's caricature down from the wall after he plays the prank on him.
Whether, yeah, Moe's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Good job.
All right, good. That's great. Number 2, Pogo Joe.
I need that to be a gun.
Yeah, I feel like it needs to be one too.
I'm going with game.
It is a game.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't care. That's a gun.
Like an automatic pistol.
Yeah,
It is a 1983 variation of Cubert.
that's a gun.
Prove them wrong.
Yes.
Your facts don't matter.
Number 3, Glazilla.
What?
Glazilla.
That's a gun.
That's a hot dog.
I'm saying neither.
Whoever said neither gets a point.
Oh,
And Andy gets an additional point because it is a hot dog. Yes. If you're in the mood for good ballpark food, look no further than the Colorado Rockies Stadium where they're selling the Glazilla, a $45 hot
Fucking
dog
Jesus.
Good
What the hell's
grief.
on that thing?
that is 23 inches long.
Just
Yay,
like my
yay. All the inches between us don't even measure up to that.
And word on the street is your mother can swallow the whole thing in one bite, Trebek.
It's $45 because it's huge. There's gotta
I
be,
guess so,
caviar
yeah.
or something
It's
on there.
$45. It's 23 inches long. I guess you can put whatever you want on it. It doesn't really say that it comes loaded or anything.
Listen, it doesn't matter once you get past
Can I just get
4.
ketchup?
I just want a little relish, please.
Can you imagine a fucking 23-inch Chicago dog?
That'd be fucking delicious.
If I see any of you eating a 23-inch hot dog, I'm calling the cops.
Well, if it's a corn dog.
Well, if you
Whoa. Okay, hold on.
Oh no.
Hold on.
if you see me eating a 23-inch hot dog, I'm making eye contact the
Oh,
entire
every
time.
Get on his OnlyFans.
You see me eating a 23-inch hot dog. So I'm glugging that thing, man. I am sucking on that glizzy for
What?
realsies.
You're not
Barry
eating it?
White playing in the background. Oh yeah.
You
got
better
the yellow playing?
practice what you preach.
So it's all about it's
Baby.
all about circular breathing, baby.
I'm going. That's
Grapefruit it?
yeah. That's the only way you can eat something like that, man.
It's circular breathing.
Yeah, like a seagull or some shit where I just tilt my head back.
Fucking pelican it down.
Just swallow
Off
it.
the
Yeah, pelican it
rails.
down.
Well, they
Yeah.
can swallow swords. I'm sure the Glazilla is probably a no.
I've seen women swallow longer on the internet.
And where do you even find those at?
Jerkmates
There we go. I set you up for that one.
or Bad Dragon.
Number 4.
No, they don't sell porn. They sell toys.
But they sell fucking
Oh my
gigantic
god! Have
toys.
you ever seen some of the inches and Okay,
yes.
guys.
Ah,
Let's get back.
Number
to it.
4. Grapevine.
Heard through the grapevine.
Gun.
I'm gonna say gun.
I'm gonna go with the game again.
It is a gun.
Damn it.
Yay!
It is
Finally
a
on the
more
fucking
specifically
board.
a Hammerlock 52 caliber rifle.
Did you say 52 caliber?
52 caliber rifle.
Okay, so they're hunting elephants.
Yeah,
Right?
Got it.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Let me pull out the grapevine, baby.
Mhm.
What are you pulling out? I'm pulling out the Marvin Gaye special. I bet this motherfucker's gonna hear it for real.
Number 5, Devil's Paintbrush.
That sounds like a gun.
I'm going with game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go game though.
I'm going with gun.
It is a gun.
Damn.
It is the world's first true recoil-based machine gun.
It does sound like something like I'm about to paint the wall with these motherfuckers.
I was gonna say it sounds like a
so-
Kurt Cobain gun.
And Jesus.
I mean, that's fair.
And I don't
Well, that's more
have
like a ceiling, but you know.
I just want to throw
Narrator,
it
he
out
did have a
here.
gun.
Just want to throw it out there. This is not Ricky saying Ricky's going to kill himself. I would just want to address this. However,
I know where this is
if
going.
I were to do it, I would totally put blue paint on the back of my head. So then, when I did do it and I pulled the trigger, it
Everything's
would
purple.
paint the ceiling purple.
It's a one of one Ricky.
Instead of it being a Jackson Pollock, it'd be a Ricky
Jesus
Jameson.
Christ.
You had the opportunity to say Ricasso.
And
you missed.
I fumbled.
That's okay.
I do it pretty often.
That's all right. I'll remember.
We've all been there.
I'm surprised that I actually landed the beautiful woman that I did in my life.
Number 6, Salamander.
Gun.
Game.
The Warhammer 40K says gun.
Is a game.
Oh.
It is a 1986
Heretic.
side-scrolling shooter from Konami.
Ricky's cleaning up this game. Damn.
It was not for the Emperor.
Number 7, BAT. Spells bat, but it's specifically BAT.
Gun.
Gun.
Game.
It's a game.
Uh,
Specifically, the Bureau of Astral Troublemakers. It is a point-and-click futuristic adventure game.
you know I got that BAT on me.
Number
42-inch
8,
glizzy.
Figure 8.
Gun.
Game.
Oh, I'm losing anyways. Gun.
It is a gun.
Hey.
Yeah, it is a Savage and North 6-shot revolver. It is called a figure 8 because the trigger is in the shape of the number 8.
What the fuck?
Why?
That sounds horrible. That's just strictly for show.
Number 9, 9, Gold Runner. All one word, Gold Runner.
I'm going with game because you're trying to trick me with golden gun.
I'm going with gun.
I'm going with gun.
It is a game.
Uh-oh.
It is a 1987 vertical shooter.
Oh, poop sticks. I blew my lead. Ah, shit.
Well, let's see how we go with this one. Number 10, Tactical Tuna.
Game.
Gun.
Gun.
It is a gun.
Damn, fuck yes.
It is a FNFS 2000 carbine. And yes, in case you were curious, it looks like a big tuna. How'd you guys do?
Pulled out another big V for the old Ricky.
Nice.
6 points for Ricky. 5 points for Andy.
Oh, I thought I had 4.
You had 5 because I was polite enough when you did the first answer and you just said Glazilla.
Okay.
You didn't say it wasn't a game.
That was the
You
hot
just
dog.
said it was a hot
Okay.
dog. I gave you the extra point.
I appreciate-
Means that I should have just taken it away once I realized you were catching up. And then Alex had 4.
I said gun for every single answer,
Did
right?
you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
fucking deviate.
Yeah.
You did,
He
didn't
was
you?
determined.
One of those would be a gun. I knew it.
You shot your shot,
Hey-o.
and unfortunately, it just didn't work out that time.
Well,
That's
now,
usually how it works.
now that I know your strategy, I might switch up my next game.
please, for the love of God, don't, because he'll just say that it's one thing, and then it'll just be one whole fucking straight. All 10 of them will just be one straight fucking category for the entire thing.
that would be beautiful.
I had an astronomy teacher my junior year. He had a test every year.
Where all the answers A. On
He
the
had one
Scantron.
year where every answer was true. Question number 50 was the person that is taking this test right now got every single question right. One person who was getting an F in the class at the time, just dicking around, answered everything true, had them all right, except for the last one.
Oh.
That was a hard test, though. Mount Lushmore. That's what it was.
Okay.
The Simpsons.
Call back to 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Call back
I'm
to
taking
like
a
10
picture
minutes
down
ago.
from Mount Lushmore.
I do like calling myself a lush a lot more than being an alcoholic. Alcoholic sounds pretty aggressive, when you say that.
It sounds sad.
It does, Yeah, man, I'm an alky, but you say you're a lush. Yeah,
Sounds
no,
fun.
You
I'm
say,
a bit
yeah.
of a lush. I live the party lifestyle.
It sounds like you wear a nightgown and like take Percocet as well, and you're the life of the party.
Honestly, I actually do plan on getting one of those honk shoe ass fucking pajama outfits because I really do want to just feel that vibe. Like, and you got the hat.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that's the honk shoe outfit because you're
Mhm.
sleeping and you're shoe.
The little ball bounces up and down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's beating you to it tonight.
I know. I'm
That's how we know it's an off day for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we talking about today?
Light gun games.
Yay!
Woo!
The games that ate
Yeehaw.
all of my quarters at the arcade.
Games that gave everyone a seizure at the arcade.
Yep, pretty much.
Plus some other NES games and Super Nintendo games that I included on this list.
Ooh.
And some fun facts at the end of cheat codes. Are you wanting to start this off?
I can.
We're very
So-
professional, folks.
So, Weldy, can you please tell us what is a light gun game?
A light gun game is an arcade or video game that instead of a typical controller requires a hooked up gun controller that you point at the screen to shoot enemies. That was pretty good considering I did not have that pulled up.
I mean, I believed you.
Before we get into Andy's fun facts, I also have a top 30 light gun games of all time presented by GamesRevisited.com. Before we do that, do we all want to go around and say what our favorite one growing up was? Because I definitely have one.
Yeah, absolutely.
wanna
Weldy,
go-
why don't you start off?
Oh, I sure can. It is the Jurassic Park 1993 running Rambler game that absolutely was terrible because you could never beat the damn game.
They were all designed so you can never beat them so they could eat all the money in your pocket, bud.
Well, I mean, you would think that, yes, but eventually with a game like Dragon's Lair, you got better and could eventually beat the game if
Ye-
you memorize the pattern.
Yeah, well, that's what Dragon Slayer, you can remember a pattern. No matter how much you might remember the pattern, you're going to make a mistake somewhere along the line. Once you make that mistake, boom, there are 6 quarters gone.
Even if you play with a partner, it is still almost impossible to get at least through the third zone, which would be the visitor center.
That's the
No.
one that's in the Jeep, right? Where you're.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Yes.
the one that's in the Jeep and they got the
Sick.
curtains pulled up and
Yeah.
the Jeep sometimes it can
Rocks
like,
a little
yeah,
bit,
rocks
yeah.
a little
It
bit.
rumbled, yeah. The Lost World and the newer ones had curtains on it, but I don't think this
Oh.
one did. So later on, as I got older, I did notice the Lost World Jurassic Park also had a shooter, which wasn't as good. And then recently we went to the Putt Putt in local big city near us, and they had Jurassic Park 3 or Jurassic Park The New World.
Oh, okay. So it's based on the newer movies.
Yeah, it was based on the newer movies. You were shooting from a helicopter. There were was so much shit going on screen. I know I'm 36 now. Like, there's so much going on, I can't keep track of it all. But it was just absurd. There was just so much going on. I don't remember that in the original one. Yeah, it was a difficult game for the sake of being difficult, but it wasn't just, oh, there's 1,000 things, good luck.
You suck at video games, bud.
I do. Well, there was also another light gun game, if I can. I'm going to throw one by you.
Yeah.
There's a Luigi's Mansion
Okay.
at Chuck E. Cheese. And of course, you use the vacuum cleaner.
But you're still aiming it at the screen. And
Yes.
sucking
Is
up,
that
so I would
considered
count
even?
that.
I would count that.
It's fun if you understand the dynamic. My son didn't get the concept of aiming the vacuum cleaner and then pulling back on the lever. Like I played Luigi's Mansion, so I knew you had to shoot and then you pull back on your stick, and that's how you pull the ghost in.
You know what? I can't go with the joke because that was a really cute family situation.
Go for
I'm
it.
leaving that one alone. but
I'm a 36-year-old at Chuck E. Cheese. Make
Well,
the joke.
talking about you had to pull back on the
I
stick
mean, like,
real
you know,
hard.
he's teaching his son how to pull back on his stick. He's a good dad.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
I gave you 50% of the equation. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, you got it, bud.
This is how you came into this world, son. So,
Right? Trust me, by the time you're 12 years old, you're going to be pulling your stick a lot.
I don't think I ever actually beat a light gun game. I just
Same.
remember wasting probably $5 at House of the Dead. I think we've all played House of the Dead.
That's one of the very
Absolutely.
few games I've actually completely beaten the arcade.
Holy
Whoa,
shit.
wow.
Me and
Really?
Mr. Deep Pockets over here with
Yeah,
his
look at
quarters.
this. He had $20 in
Mr.
quarters.
Three rolls of quarters over here.
Some of it was also just playing both players at once, thinking I look cool.
Double dueling.
Yeah, like, do I look cool, guys? This is badass. There's so much going on the screen.
Yeah.
Like it's linear. It's moving you forward. You can't decide the pace. Oh, well, you fucked up and didn't save that person
Yep.
or didn't kill
Yep.
that
Forward
guy.
on
Yep.
Or you shot that civilian right in the face.
Yep.
Well, they had it coming. Why were they right next
Why
to the
did they
fucking
pop up
zombies,
and
right?
scream? Like, of course I'm
does
gonna
that?
fucking shoot
Shoot
him.
you right.
For me, it was House of the Dead.
Typing of the Dead too.
Yeah.
As somebody who types 80 words a minute, I do like typing of the dead.
Yeah.
1998 was when the first House of the Dead came out. That's the light gun game for me.
Nice.
I'm going to count Duck Hunt as my favorite light gun game.
Counts.
That
'Cause
counts.
It's my first gaming system. It was the NES that had Super
Mhm.
Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and the Power Pad, whatever game that was. Played a lot of Duck Hunt and the clay shooter on that a lot.
Right on.
How long did it take you until you put your gun right against the TV?
Oh, you know, it was just like 10 minutes.
Tired of that stupid dog laughing
And then
at you.
finding out that it took a screen grab of the picture screen.
Oh, yeah. The laser was way the fuck off.
I would have never tried playing it on a not CRT TV. I wonder if that would make any difference.
Doubtful. I think those were specifically made because
Yeah.
of the pixel count for the CRT.
Something to look at. Ricky, you got a favorite?
Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't have the actual gun for it, but I had a neighbor down the street from me who did have the Super Scope. My mom, she worked at a recycling center when we were kids. The things that she would bring home, all sorts of toys. Like I got like a full 100-piece train track set for Christmas one year. People would throw away video game cartridges.
Shit.
We got the game and I was like, we can't play this. Maybe a piece will come down the fucking line at some point. It never did, but one of our neighbors had the Super Scope and was like, holy shit, you guys got Yoshi Island? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, cool, let's fucking...
Yoshi Safari.
Sorry, Yoshi Safari. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it would be classified as Super Mario World 2 though, right? Wouldn't it?
No, it's a completely different game. So Yoshi Safari, you are on the back of Yoshi.
Because
So
you're Baby Mario and shit, right?
I don't know if you're ever Baby Mario or not.
What is it?
Yoshi's story you actually are, but Yoshi
you-
Safari,
You're saving Baby Mario.
that's Yoshi's story.
Oh, well, I'm all fucked. I've had a few drinks, gang.
Oh God, Super Mario World 2. Everybody
Yes.
says it's a great game, but as soon as you get hit, you gotta go say the game. I'm like, God, shut up.
Yoshi Safari, you're on the screen. You see Yoshi's head in front of you because you're on his back.
Yes, that's what it is.
And then
I'm
you
sorry.
use the bazooka
yes.
and you shoot the Koopling's weird different mech type guns.
I definitely remember playing that as a small child. It was a fun game. I never beat it because, like I said, I was using someone else's equipment. Weldy, you said that you have a top 30 list, correct?
Yes, from GamesRevisited.com did the top 30 light gun games, not ruling out games which are not on rails. So Resident Evil Survivor makes the list. No arcade exclusives. Must have had a console release. Must be light gun compatible.
How many games you got on this list?
34.
Keep in mind that a lot of those games were actually released on home systems at a certain point or on PC.
Well, that's what I was thinking of, like the Wii, because I got a couple of Wii games where you use the
They
Wiimote.
just said that it could not be an arcade exclusive.
Funny you bring that up. Is Link's crossbow training considered a light gun game?
I would consider that. It was in my
Yeah.
list.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I won't step on your toes then. Number
I will
4, number
fuck your
34,
toes.
they had Mad Dog McCree. Cree. Number 33, Resident Evil Survivor 2. Number 32, Lethal Enforcers. Number 31, Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. Number 30, Gunfighter, The Legend of Jesse James.
Ooh.
I had never heard of anything like that. Light gun games for me was like movie theater candy. I don't enjoy it at home, but I enjoy it when I'm out at the arcade.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play Time Crisis or I wouldn't play Area 51 at home, but at a movie theater, yeah, I'm throwing 4 credits in. We're going to play this.
That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It does. That's understandable.
Yeah, they're arcade games.
Yeah.
These are home releases.
I
That's
mean,
what it sounds
like, there are certain X-Men games that I would only play in the arcade, but I would not play them at home, even on multiplayer with a bunch of other people. It just has that feel of this should only be played in a fucking
It has
arcade.
an arcade feel. Yes.
It
Okay.
should only be played in an arcade.
Like I know the movie theater at Big City near us had a Area 51 in it. When I was playing that, I would always smell popcorn and just got done watching some cheesy Talladega Nights movie. You watch the movie, you eat your popcorn, you're done. You're like, oh, I got $2 and change left over. I want to play Area 51, and it was a blast. But if I had that at home, not so much.
No, it's like if you had a claw machine at home, would you play the claw machine at home?
No, and that's extremely funny because Arcade 1UP is selling claw machines.
What? Ew.
Gross.
Yeah, why?
That sounds like something that a rich person would put in their fucking basement and their friends would come over and put quarters into, and that's how they would.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and they would rob their fucking friends of money, or something that my barber would potentially put in his barber shop, which I would understand that.
What if I fill it with mini liquor bottles?
Shooters?
Yeah.
I
See-
throw a couple quarters at that.
See, I'm too
Right,
much of an
yeah.
alcoholic, and I bring my own booze to most events anyways. You can't catch me with that, bud.
Right.
I should just fill it with Malört.
Ugh.
No, hold on, hear me out. You fill it with Malört shooters, and then someone who wins one, they get to force someone to drink it.
Okay.
Maybe.
I would actually be on board with that then. You guys can all say no, but winning a little Malört shooter and then forcing someone else to drink it is always a fun time.
Until that other person gets really, 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 really good at claw machines, and then
I mean,
you're in
possible.
trouble.
I don't know, man. I just bought a round of fucking Malört for me and Alex a couple weeks ago.
Why?
That was rough.
It was pretty
How?
rough.
Why would you do that to yourselves?
It was so exciting. Right as we went to leave, he goes, "Do you want to have a shot?" Of course.
What a dick.
And the second I said, "Of course," Ricky just goes, "Can I get 2 shots of Malort?" It was just lightning fucking fast. At that point, you can't be an asshole like, not
Deny it,
that.
yeah.
I'm not going to take your free booze.
You can't say no to it. You literally can't say no to it.
Where were we? 29, Wild Gunman. 28 from Konami, Lethal Enforcers 2, Gun Enforcers. 27, here we go, Crisis Zone, which I think is a spin-off of Time Crisis. 26, Dino Stalker, which is Resident Evil Survivor 3. 25, There's Your Duck Hunt. Number 24, Point Blank 2.
So hold on. Has Duck Hunt ever been released as an arcade game?
I have a fun fact on that.
Okay.
Mhm. Number 23, House of the Dead 3. Number 22, Vampire Knight. It says Vampire Knight is an interesting enough concept, but the game suffers from the usual tedious bullet sponges and truly hideous load times. 21, Hogan's Alley. Number 20, Die Hard Trilogy. Die Hard 2, Die Harder.
I think it's only one. Die harder.
19, Guncom 2. 18, there's our first Time Crisis. The
At
OG.
18. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Number 17, there's our first Virtua Cop.
Oh.
Is Virtua Cop 2. 16, Operation Wolf. 15, there's Area 51. 14 is House of the Dead 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
13, it has the OG Virtua Cop on the Sega Saturn. 12, Resident Evil Survivor. 11, Confidential Mission. Interesting. 10, Crypt Killer. Number 9, Gunfighter 2, Revenge of Jesse James. Number 8, Ninja Assault. Number 7, Time Crisis Project Titan. Number 6 is Time Crisis 3. Number 5, Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles. Number 4 is the OG. It has Point Blank again. Did I say Point Blank earlier? I feel like I did.
You did.
No. Number 3 is Time Crisis 2. There we go. There's your sequel. Number 2, Resident Evil Dead Aim. And number 1 is Point Blank 3.
So they did not include the original House of the Dead? Because I didn't hear you say that one.
No.
This-
No
what was
OG House. This was like one person's opinion, but still, it was the only like, hey, top 30 light gun games of all time. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Not
cool.
arcade, but I'm pretty sure that was
Like-
still on like Sega Genesis.
It was on PC as well. One of the videos that I watched on YouTube recently did say that once House of the Dead was ported over to PC, it lacked a lot of things, including the music from the arcade version, as well as the lighting, which was piss fucking poor.
Yeah.
It was very brightly lit instead of being darkly lit. This motherfucker loved playing all those Resident Evil survival games. Good
Those are
lord.
garbage.
How many of those were Sega?
A lot.
Because
Yeah,
I
it was
say a lot of those
Yeah,
were
yeah.
Sega Saturn. A surprising amount of Sega.
This is someone who paid heavily by Sega for a little promo.
Right, yeah.
Hey, Sega, if you guys want, we talk old video games. We'll be more than happy to take a promo from, this is Ricky, just a little Ricky resume. I'm just letting you know, I am a ghostwriter for the show What We Do in the Shadows. I'm just letting you know that I am more than willing to give you guys a fantastic review. You tell me the game, and maybe not a fantastic review of the game, depending on what it is.
I like how you had to reset that.
I'm willing to review any game that you want to send us.
We can probably do some extortion here because they've got some Dreamcast still sealed. Send us some Dreamcast.
You send us for a Dreamcast.
We'll
Each one of
review
us
them.
will absolutely review it.
I
As long
gave
as
mine
it-
away to Weldy.
As long
It's still
as
sitting on the shelf.
as long as it doesn't burn my house down, I am more than happy to review the Sega Dreamcast.
Carnival, did that game come out on any machines?
I don't
Was it
believe so.
only arcade?
I want to say it was only arcade, but I could be wrong.
I felt like it was on the Dreamcast also. I guess I'll toss in my fun facts here, or whatever the fuck.
Go for it. Let's see what you got.
Carnival came out from Midway 1998. You defeat the ringmaster Token Taker.
That would actually be my wrestling name now. I would be known as the Token Taker, as the Black Undertaker.
There's a play on Tombstone here. I fucking know it.
I mean, hey man, it's either that or I could be cocaine or
Bog it's cocaine.
it's cocaine.
Talk about Carnival, back up a little bit there. If you pump the shotgun 5 times on the stage select, it gives everybody party hats and afros. You talk about Area 51. It came out in 1995. They kind of ripped off stars from Resident Evil because you were a STAR member, the Strategic Tactical Advanced Alien Response Team, STAR. During this time, 1994, Atari was struggling with profitable games. Ed Long developed a light shooter game for the arcade. He quit in the middle of it to go to EA.
Damn.
Oh, why would we do that?
Why wouldn't he do that? I mean, honestly, why would you stay on with Atari when EA is a growing fucking franchise? EA Sports. It's in the game.
Fun fact about Ed Long, he helped create Super Breakout, Asteroids, Othello, Centipede, and Gauntlet for the Atari.
So this guy was pretty much a super genius on his own and knew that anywhere he went, he would make a fucking bag, and EA was probably throwing a whole bag.
Oh, yeah.
Pulling a whole dump truck up to his fucking door.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Atari was already like, we're dying.
Atari couldn't even produce a new fucking system in the 90s.
So Mesologic took over the reins from Ed's game. They scrapped a bounty hunter game, which trying to make originally. So they came up with Area 51 instead. There's a couple of Easter eggs I got here for Area 51. If you shoot only the first 3 humans in the game, you unlock Cron mode, which makes the game have a negative color scheme, kind of like a Predator kind of situation.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, you got a 1 life thing. It's kind of weird looking. Shooting the 3 blue lights in the first level will also unlock an alien bathroom, which is a bathroom that had several aliens pissing at a urinal. You can shoot them in the back. And on the helicopter ride,
That sounds like a Call of Duty game right there while walking up into an airport.
on the helicopter ride, if you shoot all the boxes with the flames, you go to another secret room where you can shoot out some screens to reveal a clothed policewoman lying seductively.
Clothed?
Yes, she's like full on police uniform.
Full on police
lying.
uniform, lie seductively. No shot. I'm walking into that room. I'm walking in and walking right back out. You're not catching me. I know exactly what's going to happen. They're going to Rodney King me.
Ew. Big Buck Hunter 2000 and 2013 Duck Dynasty partnered with Big Buck Hunter. Anheuser-Busch actually had a Great White Buck level. Those cabinets donated a portion of the games to the National Forest Foundation to help preserve forests in the U.S.
Only you can prevent wildfires
or start them.
or start them.
2020 Big Buck Hunter Reloaded has a zombie game. Also has a partial remake of Terminator Salvation, the sequel to the 1991 Midway's Terminator 2 Judgment Day game.
So Big Buck Hunter went the way of Call of Duty, where, hey, we're going to add an extra mode. Let's just throw zombies in here because everybody loves that.
Basically.
I never
Red Dead did it. Call of Duty did it. Buck Hunter did it.
When was that again?
Terminator Salvation was in 2020.
I'll give them credit for going as long as they did before they put a zombie mode into it.
So it was 2020 when they did the zombie mode?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Were they
Oh,
COVID
really?
zombies?
Can I say there?
Zombie deer.
What was it around the 2010s when there was that big zombie boom?
Yeah.
The fact that they were 10 years late to that, I give them credit for
I'll
that.
give them credit
That's
for like who hasn't gone into a bar and seen a big buck hunter? Those only exist in fucking in bars.
small bars.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
in
say,
the Midwest small bar.
I'm
man.
sure somebody not in a Midwest state has never seen a fucking big game hunter, big buck
the
hunter.
big buck hunter.
Yeah,
You know, if you live anywhere outside of the Rust Belt, you live in California or Texas Texas or maybe even New York area, and you've never seen a big buck hunter game, let us know what sort of arcade games do they have in your bar. No, don't look at me like I'm crazy.
No, I was going to
No,
say,
you're
send
right.
those emails to
Yeah, send
retrosmash@gmail.com.
those emails to retrosmash@gmail.com.
I'm going to one up that a little bit and say, wherever you're at, let us know what kind of arcade games you have in your bar, your pub, whatever it is, because we have a fucking buck hunter, we have a golf game, and we have a bowling game, and
Well,
that is it.
We have had Golden Tee, the bowling game. We had Big Buck Hunter game and Elvira Pinball.
No, yeah, you're right.
I mean, but these are
Pinball.
very much so staples of being in a Midwestern bar.
So I would be curious what
Yeah.
your staples were.
darts.
Well,
They don't let us do that anymore.
Darts isn't necessarily a thing as much anymore, but yeah, very interested in hearing what light gun games or any arcade games that you have specifically in your hometown bars, or even if you travel abroad, let us know. retrosmash@gmail.com.
Talking about one-upping, the Buck Hunter one-up arcade machine actually has a behind-the-scenes documentary on it, and the guns are actually unwired, which is kind of neat.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yep. So we talked about Duck Hunt arcade game. There was an arcade game called the Play Choice 10 from Nintendo. It's an arcade cabinet, had baseball, tennis, golf, Excite Bike, Wild Gunman, the original Mario Brothers one where you're bumping the pipes.
Yes, you're in the pipes and you're whomping the shit, and
Yep.
you got to bump up on the floors or the ceilings to kill them.
Super Mario Brothers also, Duck Hunt, Hogan's Alley, and Balloon Fight. So on that Play Choice 10 game, you'd put your coins in, you'd have a 2-minute timer to play the game. So instead of lives and shit, you'd only have 2 minutes to play whatever game you chose.
Damn.
53 games released on that Play Choice 10 machine. 1992, Nintendo stopped production due to profit loss.
That makes sense, man. Like, you're putting a timer on people playing a game. That sucks. I could put in my 3 or 4 quarters and I might actually play a little bit longer on another game.
The roller skating place in our local town, back when it was a roller skating place and not a hall, had that machine actually in it. I remember playing that.
When it was the roller rink, that was actually a pretty decent little arcade.
Mhm.
They had
Street Fighter,
Street Fighter, the X-Men.
air hockey.
Yeah.
I was either at Street Fighter or I was at the air hockey.
It
So
was-
what you guys are saying is that we need to buy one of the buildings here in town and turn it into a retro arcade.
Hell yeah.
21 and over
The
barcade.
old Walgreens here in town is empty for the
And then
last 6 or 7
They
years.
want way too much money to
They're
invest
literally asking
into.
for $1 million for that.
Yeah, right off the bat. Yeah, they
and
want
it
too
will
much.
sit empty.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why
we
it's
don't
cool.
have that.
I've got a bag of quarters.
I
got $3.
got $3.50.
Now, why did you have to give that Loch Ness Monster 350?
Well, it came up to me. The Girl Scout came up to me and asked me
God
if I
damn
had
it, woman.
I gave him $1.
Goddamn Loch Ness Monster. 1998, the federal toy gun law went into effect, which caused the Zapper to change from a gray to a bright orange gun.
Which is a big controversy now because the seniors in high school now are playing the gun game.
The gun game?
Yeah, so it's
Ah.
you take a super soaker.
Oh.
So the object of the game is to be the last one out of everybody to get doused with a super soaker. But police are going around saying, hey, make sure your guns are orange or some kind of bright whatever color. Please do
mean-
not make them black or dark
Well,
gray.
if you make them black, man, I mean, like, it just screams a little too much like Columbine. So just throwing that out there right now, kids. The best way to avoid this is A, not being black, and B, making sure that your gun is a bright blue color. Just spray paint the entire thing orange. But also, maybe don't do that also. That would also be really good advice.
Well, if you're black.
Definitely don't do it, period.
This is the time, too, when people were literally robbing places with the Zapper gun because people didn't know it was a fucking Zapper gun.
I mean, like, you saw someone pull out some shit like that.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not trying to get fucking obliterated
I'm not
by
trying
an
to find out.
alien weapon.
This isn't worth $2.95 an hour.
It is
No,
not.
for real.
I was gonna say, man, when I started working, minimum wage was $5.15 an hour. When Andy started working, it was probably like $1.95 an hour. So Andy was actually on the original strike teams with the first union crews that the Pinkertons were beating down into the ground in the early 1900s.
Why did
So
you not buy a shit ton of those $10,000 houses, dude?
yeah, man.
This
What
is
are
all
you
your
doing?
fault.
They're
Jeez,
What kind of a
Google
Gen Xer
Apple.
are you?
Jeez, Andy, what sort of silent generation are you?
Shout out the silent generation.
Sheesh.
We're only shouting it out because Andy's part of it.
Yeah, and that's to the list.
Yeah, that's to the list.
I got a small list of weird side laser guns, knockoff third party shit.
Oh, like
Let's
Mad
hear
Cat's shit.
Yes. Bondwell released a scope for the Zapper. Pleco Toys released the wide shooter, an infrared attachment for your NES, in which case you didn't need the gun, you just attached it directly to your controller. Comerica made the Video Blaster for the Famicom, which is compatible with the NES ports and included a weight to make the gun feel more realistic. Bandai made a gun called Hypershot, which had a B start select and a joystick, but no A button. This gun also had a built-in speaker and had recoil. 1989, the Dominator Pre-Beam came out. This is licensed by Nintendo, although made by Nexoff. It is a wireless gun that also included a joystick and also a built-in scope. 1990, Konami released the Laser Scope, seen in the Angry Video Game Nerd episode. As a headset accessory, it worked for other Zapper games and also had voice activation by yelling, "Fire!" It would shoot whenever your eyepiece was aimed at whatever it was at.
Or as he did, fuck.
Yes.
You bring up the Angry Video Game Nerd. You know, dude's been around for like over 20 years now.
That was in my Happy Trails, but I forgot the date.
Oops, sorry. I ruined it.
That's okay.
This is how well
God
you
damn
guys-
it, Ricky.
So just so you guys know, before we actually record it, I'm just going to give you guys some insight. Not just for Patreon. I'm just going to give everybody some insight here real quick. As far as collaborating goes, we have a group chat that says, hey, this is what we're doing in 2 weeks. And then like 3 days beforehand, we're like, hey, don't forget, this is our actual topic this week. We should probably start thinking about next week. And then we have to verify and say, hey, Weldy, please keep in mind that we're actually still doing this topic this week. Don't forget, so you don't fuck it up and mix it up with next week's episode. To which Weldy sometimes will sometimes fuck it up and mistake it for next week's episode.
Mhm.
But as far as notes go, we do not share notes. We don't do any of that with anybody. Just us
Doing it
freeballing.
raw.
Everybody shows up with their own individual shit. It sounds very, I can understand how some of you might think it's a little bit unprofessional. Don't care. We found this to be a really solid way to run the podcast. That's just a little insight into how we do things. So when one
That's
of
been
us
fun.
makes notes about something, the other person who makes a comment about it probably has no idea that there was already a note about it.
Every 2 weeks, if you go through our group chat, you will see 6 question mark, subject question mark, and then 3 of you going, yes. And then I send a meme giving a thumbs up. And that is about 2.5 hours before we start the episode.
Because of the way the last episode that dropped, which would have been Time
Time
Splitters,
Splitters, yes.
sometimes you just go off the cusp.
I think that's
like,
what makes us us.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I fucking loved Time Splitters, right? But I had no information other than the nostalgic feelings I had.
Yep.
And I think that's probably 50% of the episodes. That's all it is just how we felt about that particular game.
It
The
is.
other half
It
is the
is.
facts. And I think that's what, for me, enjoyable about this.
I would like to actually interject here, and I would say that 75% of our podcast is
Booze.
actually the memories mixed with the booze, and then 25% is facts. And that's
Yeah.
what separates us. If you're listening to us just strictly for the facts, I'm apologizing that you're listening, you know, on our 105th episode or whatever, and you haven't figured out that we are not again, our feelings don't care about your facts.
Well, apparently 8,000 people have decided to listen to us.
That's
We're at
just
8,000
great.
downloads.
Look at us.
Get to that later. Get to
wait,
that later.
Wait, that is not 8,000 people, but that is 8,000 individual
No, it's people.
downloads.
It's people.
It's people.
I'm going to pretend it's-
Okay, fair enough.
your facts aren't feelings.
My drunk feelings don't care about your facts.
That's fair. All right.
Then in 1992, Nintendo released the Super Scope. Ricky just talked about this a minute ago. It is in the Yoshi Safari game. It also was compatible for a Red October game, Lemmings 2, and then there's also the T2 arcade game also came out, made by Acclaim.
For Red October game with Sean Connery.
Yes, the tie-in game,
Hey, what time did Sean Connery go to Wimbledon?
5 o'clock.
Around 10ish.
Fun little fact on the Super Scope. It is in the Super Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hoskins's.
Yes, it
and Luigi
is. With
Amio.
Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo before Andy butchers those
Yep.
names.
As the de-evolution gun, and it's also in the new Super Mario movie.
Really?
Yes, as the de-aging gun.
That's a nice little.
Yeah, a little touch.
Yeah. Huh.
Then there's also the Konami Justifier. This was a pink or blue gun shaped like a Magnum. This is for lethal enforcers. Compatible on the PS1, the Super Nintendo, PS2, Genesis, Sega CD.
That is a baller fucking name for a fucking
I was just gonna
gaming
say,
gun.
Konami Justifier.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds like that should come off of baddragon.com. It's pink or blue?
Yeah, yeah,
Pink
there's
or
blue
Again.
one.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a
Does it
bad
have,
that's
drag.
right in
does
the-
it have
yeah.
a suction grip on it?
Lord.
Oddly enough, is also compatible with Silent Hill. If you used it in the first Silent Hill game, you would unlock the Hyper Blaster, an in-game high-powered handgun, which had an infrared scope and unlimited bullets.
Boy, you definitely needed that as a Silent Hill game.
We did talk about Mad Dog McCree. It's an FMV game. You shoot them and then you go, oh, you got me. Silent Scope you did not touch on, which is a Konami game from 1999. You're a sniper trying to take out terrorists, but in the scope you could look through, it had a little tiny TV. It would enhance whatever you were staring at with the gun. Touched on Link's crossbow training. You also mentioned a bunch of stupid Resident Evil games. The Umbrella Chronicles I played, that had the Red Queen from the movies in it, but it was pre the little girl Red Queen. It was just some like AI thing mentioned in there.
Alice, I am the Red Queen.
You're all gonna die down here.
You're all going to die.
Fun fact with the Duck Hunt game, if you plug in the second controller, you can actually control the duck with the controller.
Okay, I thought that was an urban legend.
Nope, you can't directly control it. If you push left, it'll go left, but then you push right, it'll go right, but you can't like
Make it zigzag.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like too much fucking work to deal with, unless you got a fucking brother playing with you or shit.
Yeah, it'd be kind of fun though.
I can never hit the duck.
I don't have any other light game games. Did you have anything else to touch on?
I don't, but if there's anyone that we missed that you think we should talk about, like the coin slot game where you loads into a gun, you hit the trigger and the coin releases into the slot at Chuck E. Cheese, is that considered a light gun game?
No, there's no light in that. You're
No.
It's a coin.
No, it's a fucking coin
I
game,
know.
but-
I just wanted to dick with you for a second. Thinking with you.
Jesus Christ. You know, I plan on buying a GoPro just to follow Wildy around a fucking Chuck E. Cheese at some point.
You know how fucking fun a live episode would be just following him
Okay.
at Chuck E.
Oh,
Cheese?
listen.
It's pretty tight, actually.
Here's the thing about Chuck E. Cheese, okay? Everybody says Chuck E. Cheese is like the worst place. Oh, it's just kids running around and this and that and the other. It's because you're going at the worst times.
Yeah, you're supposed to go at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon or some shit.
No, you're supposed to go at like 11 o'clock on a Friday, which is when I normally take my kids. I'll take a half day from work. I'll pick up the kids. We'll go to Chuck E. Cheese at 11 o'clock on a Friday.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a second here. 11 o'clock on a Friday sounds like you're pulling your kids out of school early just so you can personally go play arcade games. Bad dad alert over here.
Somebody has to defend their skee ball crown, okay?
Not a bad dragon alert, a bad dad alert instead.
Well,
No, because I treated my kids to 45 minutes of nobody else being at Chuck E. Cheese. We were the only
That's
people
worth
in there for
losing the
45
education.
minutes.
yeah, that's absolutely worth them not knowing what 2 plus 2
well,
is.
to be fair, no child left behind, right?
So trust me, those kids are definitely being left behind, just not in the arcade sense. Those kids got all the high scores, so I guess they can't be left behind there. I'm fucking with you, Wody. Don't stab me, bud. Don't take this personally, but this is
No.
just me fucking with
No.
you.
But also, I want to go now at 11 a.m. with Weldy.
11 a.m. on a
Dude,
Friday.
Let's just
is-
bring a bunch of shooters, and
Hold
he's
on.
going to tell us
Hold
what
on.
to do.
Yeah.
Does Chuck E. Cheese serve alcohol?
Yes, they serve beer.
Chuck E. Cheese serves beer. Guys, be on the lookout
And-
for a live Chuck E. Cheese episode soon.
And their pizza is a lot better than it used to be.
Hold on, Pascali's pizza has always been pretty solid.
There was a time period where it was not great, but it is good now.
Everybody fucking knew that if you're getting Chuck E. Cheese pizza, it's not going to be top of the line Pizza King pizza
Yeah.
for the Midwest.
It used to be
But-
a step above Totino's. Now it's actually not
Yes,
bad.
if you're ranking it on a scale of frozen pizzas, where would you rank it?
It's funny you say that because we used to actually get Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizzas from Walmart. It was still better than like a Totino's.
Like
or
a
whatever.
Totino, so it's below Jack's and below Tombstone and
Yeah.
below Screaming Sicilian.
I think it's right on par with Jack's. It's not quite Tombstone territory.
You're saying that they're on par with Jack's.
I would say yeah.
How much doctoring do you do to your frozen pizza?
None.
None. What? No garlic. No.
Extra cheese.
You heard it here first. Weldy raw dogs
Listen,
those.
I've got
No.
2 kids that are clamoring for fucking pizza. I don't have time to doctor it. And
It
they're
takes
getting,
like 30 seconds
they're
to
getting
doctor
that
a
is 30
pizza.
seconds. I don't have to.
The fucking
they're gonna
man.
go. Oh my god,
They're
gonna
not
go
going
crazy.
hungry,
They're
bud.
gonna go crazy
They're
though.
gonna
Give them like a fucking fight. Give them
Temple
a
of
cracker or some
a little
shit.
Temple of Dog in here in this wild west of
I'm
fucking.
sorry,
I'm
you don't
hungry.
like you don't put no garlic seasoning. You
I
don't put
don't
like
mind.
extra cheese. You don't put no cut pepperonis on it or nothing.
Well, I
Can
mean,
you buy those?
Yeah, you can buy those at
Oh,
Walmart now.
I thought
You
they
can-
were only at school lunches.
no, you can buy. Like,
So this is the Retro Smash Pizza
Pizza podcast.
podcast coming at you live from the Gene Parmesan.
I mean,
Parmesan.
the guy has
Parmesan.
Parmesan and didn't even put it on his fucking Veritas. He has a whole studio named after it.
I do. Well, whatever. Let's do it. Happy time, people. Happy 25th
Nice.
anniversary. The Simpsons Wrestling includes 20 characters you can play, all voiced as the show's regular cast. And apparently, Flanders was one that you were not allowed to play as.
Andy, how often did you play that game? Did you like it?
No, we brought it up in the Simpsons episode that you were not part of.
I'm sorry that I wasn't here for that one. Excuse me.
Get your shit together, Ricky.
Whatever.
Happy 40th anniversary. The day Captain Midnight hijacked the HBO satellite transmission during a showing of the Timothy Hutton Sean Penn film The Falcon and the Snowman with a special message saying, "Good evening, HBO from Captain Goodnight. $12.95 a month? No way. Showtime/movie channel beware." The FCC and FBI investigated the jamming, and the arrest of electrical engineer John R. McDougal soon followed. He was fined $5,000 to 1 year of unsupervised probation and 1 year suspension of his amateur radio license. Happy 36th anniversary. Ernest Goes to Jail.
Nice.
Released 36 years ago this week.
If you guys have never seen Ernest without him looking like a goofy motherfucker with the fisheye lens, he's a good-looking son of a bitch, actually.
You know what I mean, Vern?
I'm being dead ass serious. Dude is actually very attractive.
He looks like
was
John Cena.
He was a
Yeah, he has a chiseled jaw.
he was
Yeah,
a,
he's oddly attractive. It
He
throws you off.
not even like he was a model before he did the Ernest shit. He ended up having a nose job to become Ernest. And that's why they do the weird close-up shots on him, is to make him look goofy. I seen him in underwear ads. Like, damn, I'd let Ernest take me to jail.
You know who else was oddly chiseled that nobody ever thought about? Billy from the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
They had to hide him under baggy clothes because he was actually a professional gymnast and he was jacked.
Yeah, they do that for a lot of the nerds in movies and TV shows. They will put them in the baggiest of clothing because under those, they are ripped like a motherfucker. Don't pick on the nerds, guys. They're probably actually jacked under all those baggy ass sweatpants.
Happy Trails, the Monster at Cedar Point. Cedar Point retires its classic Monster right ahead of the 2026 season, marking the end of its more than 50-year run. The statement also advises the ride will not be relocated and no attraction has been announced for the site.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Happy 18th anniversary, Mario Kart Wii. The OG Mario Kart Wii released
With the
18 years
steering
ago.
wheel.
Yep, released 18 years ago in Japan.
So it can get drafted.
Drifted.
Ah.
Happy 23rd anniversary, Rugrats All Grown Up. Making its debut on Nickelodeon, marking a bold new chapter for the beloved Rugrats franchise. The spinoff reimagined Tommy, Chucky, Angelica, and the rest of the gang as preteens, exploring more mature themes while still keeping the heart and humor that fans cherished.
All grown up with you.
Happy 34th anniversary, Link to the Past. One of the greatest games ever made, and it is a tolerable Zelda game for me. It's tolerable.
All Zelda games suck because Zelda sucks. Resident Zelda hater here on the podcast.
Happy return to glory, the class of 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, including Phil Collins, Billy Idol, Iron Maiden, Joy Division / New Order, Oasis, Sade, Luther Vandross, and Wu-Tang Clan. Happy 30th anniversary, the day Principal Skinner purchased fast food to disguise as his own cooking in an unforgettable luncheon with Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Nice.
Steamed hams.
Steamed hams, baby.
My God, what's going on in there?
Lord, what is going on in there?
It's a rural Borealis, sir.
Localized inside of your kitchen.
This time of year.
This time of year. Can I see it? No. Oh.
Seymour, the kitchen's on fire.
No, it's not, Mother. It's just Aurora Borealis. Seymour.
Happy 36th anniversary, Chrysalis. Released 1990 in Japan, SNK's NES action RPG gem. It's a Zelda-like exploration with deep combat. It's an underrated classic. Happy 40th anniversary, Atlas Games. The pioneering studio founded April 7th, 1986, birthed Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, Atrian Odyssey, and of course, everybody's favorite, Trauma Center.
I think that's only Wodie's favorite game, that
It is.
Trauma Center. But Persona, fun fact, I've never played a Persona game.
I never played one, but I've watched.
I've
watched
watched
it.
quite a few of them, but I've never actually played one.
Happy return to glory, baby Jessica.
Oh.
Yes, the former 18-month-old that had to be rescued
From a well.
from the well was arrested in Texas on family violence
Yep.
charge. So I guess you can say she's going back to the hole.
Oh!
Awesome. awesome.
I think that might be Wodie's Opal Magnus or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, speaking of Open Magnus, Happy Trails Clavoca Madness.
Again?
Yeah.
He was just in, there's like 2
Oh,
weeks
that's
ago.
right.
Clavicular.
Clavicular.
Oh, he just got arrested, didn't he?
No. Clavicular.
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro suffered a suspected overdose on meth.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers are with meth at this time.
Yeah. Fun fact, this guy's been telling kids to beat themselves in the face with hammers to attain a certain level of attractiveness. And realistically, he's just fucking shooting meth up, man.
Chiseling his jaw, literally.
Meth. Look at me, busy as a bee. How'd I get so much energy? Oh, meth. Meth. If you guys are wondering, you could actually look up the meth song on YouTube. It's an actual PSA from the 90s. And it's really funny because you'll find this chick with one of those pixie hair haircuts. She's like scrubbing her fucking floors with a toothbrush and she's singing this really catchy song. It's funny as fuck.
Paul Rubens.
Nope.
That's a crack cocaine.
Nope. This is crack cocaine in a little vial.
At least the house is clean.
That's fair.
Yep. So she's also my hear me out. Her and This Is Your Brain on
That's
Drugs.
fucking what's her face actress.
I let her whack me with a skillet.
Well, don't let her whack you in the head, or you won't be very good at Brain Age, which turns 20 this week. See how I did that?
That was good.
That was good.
Way
That
to
was
bring
good.
that back
That
in.
was
Not
good.
bad.
Way to reel me back in, bud.
I got you.
Good job.
Happy 30th anniversary, the OG Metal Slug. Happy return to glory, Pokemon Pop-Tarts. Yes,
Nice.
returning to store for the first time in 25 years. Check a scalper's website for $900 Pop-Tarts near you. A very melancholy Happy Trails, Bob Kavoyan, one half of the Bob and Tom Show, passed away peacefully Friday afternoon.
Oh, just peacefully whack.
Horrifically.
Was it live on air?
Was it live on air? Were they recording when the heart attack happened?
Jesus
Jeez.
Christ.
We're here for
I-
the drama, guys.
I wish he wouldn't have said heart attack because I would have said our Bud Dwyer line 1.
Oh,
That's a shot in the head. Happy 58th anniversary, Anthony Michael Hall from 16 Candles Breakfast Club, Weird Science, Out of Bounds, and Johnny Be Good. 58.
Damn, still younger than Andy.
Mhm. And in the almost younger than Andy category, happy 80th birthday, Tim Curry.
Shit.
April 19th, 1946.
Andy,
Jesus
what was it
Christ.
like being 40 years old going to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show in your first marriage?
Yes.
And what
Your
was that
fishnets and
like?
your high
Yeah,
heels
your
in the mirror.
fishnets and your
My
high
leather
heels.
codpiece.
Yeah. What was that like dressing up like in footer
Frankenfooter.
for the very first
I
showing?
was the meatloaf character.
Short answer. He felt right, guys.
Yeah.
That's
He felt
fair.
right.
That's fair. As you should.
Yeah.
You should feel comfortable in your skin, bud.
Happy 40th anniversary, the day Geraldo Rivera opened Al Capone's vault on live television and didn't find shit.
I did watch that live.
Why do you gotta say shit like that?
See, you could have just stayed
I was a
quiet.
kid. I was
You
like-
could have just stayed quiet. He says
He's
he
a
was
kid.
a kid. He says he was a kid, but realistically, Andy was a kid at heart. Actually, like
Sitting
30
there with
years
his fucking
old.
mustache and a cup of coffee.
Yeah. And he's sitting up there. He has a Geraldo Rivera mustache.
I just Al Capone. When are they ever going to find Jimmy Hoffa?
Yeah,
Just takes a
and-
big drag off
yeah.
your pipe.
And yeah, Andy's looking at the fucking Al Capone like that motherfucker owed me $5. There better be something in that fucking sand. That better be the money he owed me any fucking way.
Happy 37th anniversary to the OG Game Boy, released April 21st, 1989 in Japan, which is probably around the time when I was conceived. Because,
Wow.
9 months after that was January 31st, 1990.
It was. Dad has swooned your mom with a fucking Game Boy, bud, to play Tetris on.
A little block dropping never
stop.
hurt.
Well, I mean, it didn't because he definitely dropped a couple of blocks in her.
Speaking of dropping a couple blocks, Andy, got anything for us?
I got a handful here.
Hey,
Hey, 1978, The Price is Right introduced the game Cliffhangers.
nice.
Happy 80th birthday to Ed O'Neill.
Oh, he's 80 as
What?
well, yeah.
He's 80 also. Wow. So him and Tim Curry are both 80.
Yep, that's fucked up to think about.
That's crazy.
Ed O'Neill has had some pretty great fucking on-screen wives.
He
Uh-huh.
has.
He's played great characters.
Well, I mean, yes.
Katie Seagal.
Katie Seagal,
Uh,
Peg, how could you not look, man? I'm just telling you, if I were to hear Katie Seagal, Ricky, I'd be like, yep, let's go right up to that bedroom right now. Fuck it. You can pretend to hate your wife, man, but I am not. Your wife is hotter than fuck. I'd let her blow all the smoke into my fucking butthole.
The one
Like
scene.
you went right for it.
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for that.
You went right for it. She could blow it in my face. Nope, you went fucking right
I know. I
for
was
it.
gonna say something funny, but I'm like, oh,
It's
wait,
the,
what?
It's the 80s and 90s. Everybody was blowing smoke into everybody's holes. Are you kidding me?
It was the 80s, man.
Who am I to say no to Katie Seagal blowing
no.
cigarette
Literally
smoke?
taking the term blowing smoke up your ass.
Yep. And what's the Hispanic? The beautiful
The chick
Hispanic
from
one?
My Name is Earl.
No,
Yeah, this is the maid lady, isn't it?
No,
No.
it is not.
I can hear
Yes, I can too.
we're the worst.
We are. I'm sorry. It's the what the fuck? It's the wife from Modern Family. I am
Yeah.
literally googling this, and my Google is slow because I don't have Weldy's fucking Wi-Fi. So give me a
See who
second.
gets-
Sofia Vergara.
Yeah,
There we
Sofia
go.
Vergara.
Oh,
yes.
From the back of the vault,
Yes. Yes.
not the Al Capone vault. Which is
I
empty.
would absolutely let Sofia Vergara just say gibberish to me because I wouldn't understand a thing that she's saying with her beautiful accent. It is. It's Colombian.
Hey, nice
Oh
pull.
shit. Oh boy, we're not canceled today, boy.
Hey, GG's.
30th anniversary to James and the Giant Peach.
I love that movie. It's such a good fucking movie.
Yes.
Ah!
That's gonna sound awful.
Hear me out. Hear me out. The spider.
Oh yeah.
Mrs. Spider, hear me out, Mrs. Spider. You guys can't even argue with me on that one. Can you? Can you? My levels are all fucked, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Mrs. Spider and the I love meth girl is where we're setting the line.
Oh boy.
That's where we're setting the line.
That's where we're setting the line tonight.
Bad news for my girlfriend. She's gonna be dressing up like a spider on meth this year. For my birthday?
Katie Seagal with 8 legs, scrubbing meth
It's
with pink
literally,
hair.
it's literally going to be on meth with 8 legs with a red wig, blowing smoke up my ass.
You can see this exclusively at jerkmates.com.
Ah,
Indiana native Orville Redenbacher introduced microwaved popcorn back
yes.
in 1984.
Also died on the shitter.
So
Did
we
he?
brought this.
Yep.
So we,
Oh shit!
No,
he
oh my God.
Elvised it.
He Elvised
So-
it.
But
Yep.
there was 2 tie-ins here. Indiana, fucking buttholes. There we go, folks. This is what we're about.
There's
This
a
is
cry
small.
across the heartland, a yearning for the days gone by. In little old
Do you
Corydon,
remember?
Indiana, they're happy and
Orville
they tell you
Redenbacher
why.
remembers.
They got butt drugs.
Oh god!
They got butt drugs. Butt drugs.
Here's one for Ricky.
Butt drugs.
29 years
Sorry.
ago.
Hey,
Shut up.
Hanson's Bop.
I love
Mm,
Bop.
mhm.
Fun fact: that's actually not my favorite Hanson song. It's actually I've been thinking about something, which came out much later. It was like the early 2010s. Big Hanson fan here.
You mentioned the Game Boy, but you did not mention Super Mario Land also came out because obviously that was the
Oh, Peckin. Yeah.
Yep.
Good call.
Field of Dreams also 37 years ago.
I've never watched it. Sounds like a white man movie.
James Earl Jones is in it.
It still sounds like a white man movie that just has one token.
Pretty
That's
much.
pretty much exactly it.
Yeah, fuck you. You can't sell me just because James Earl Jones is in it. Oh, James Earl Jones is in it. Yeah, name another black actor in it.
James.
Yeah,
Jones.
exactly.
Earl
Yeah,
James Jones.
yeah. Keep
James
going.
Jones Earl.
Yeah, James. Oh, I love James Jones Earl in
Yeah.
War Stars.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, yeah. Keep going, bud.
The last
My-
one I got here, 1982, Activision released the game Pitfall.
Hey,
Can you guess the actor who is in the commercial for the Pitfall game?
It's got to be Harrison Ford, right?
Mark
Nope.
Hamill.
I'm going to give you a clue. He's been in several video game movies.
Mark Hamill.
What movie game has he been?
Which one hasn't he been a voice actor? You tell me.
I'll give you an extra clue. He's been in several recent video game movies. Specifically,
Jim Carrey?
no,
No.
Mario movie,
Chris Pratt wasn't in that
Nope.
commercial.
Minecraft,
Wait,
Jack Black?
Jumanji. This is
Jack Black?
No.
Oh, what? He was a kid.
Yes, he was.
Oh shit!
We all were picturing fucking old grizzled
I
Jack
wasn't,
Black.
I wasn't trying to picture old people. I was trying to picture young people, like someone who would have been young at that point.
Like Harrison Ford,
Harrison
who played
Ford.
Indiana
Harrison Ford
Jones.
was like in his fucking
30s.
40s.
No, he was like in his fucking 50s.
Well, young-ish, but he would have been the perfect for the commercial for Pitfall.
You
Well,
know,
in theory,
yeah, so what
as
I,
Indiana Jones. Come
what,
on.
what I'm hearing is 60-ish young for Wody. So His perfect politician would be someone who's about 55 years old.
Shout out the silent generation.
The silent generation. Dude,
How old is Sofia Vergara?
61.
she's a boomer.
She's 53. She's not a boomer. She's 53.
Yeah, there's a 20-year difference between her and Ed O'Neill. Whoop.
Good for Ed.
no,
How old is
30,
Katie
almost
Seagal?
a 30 year.
72. Yeah, see? So, yeah.
Katie Seagal can still fucking get it, too.
She sure the fuck could. Are you kidding me? I snapped her fucking hips in half, man. She's part of SAG. She has good insurance.
There's a couple things there, and we'll bring it back to because you've got a couple more happy
I got one
times.
more.
You got one more, and I'll bring this back. It's really cute that Ricky thinks he's going to be the one in control of fucking Katie Seagal.
I will be.
Bitch, no, you won't.
I
Katie
won't be.
Seagal is going to be
I
in
won't be,
charge of
but
everybody.
Absolutely.
Fucking-
But I would like to pretend someone who's like, I don't know, man, like a decade younger than my grandmother. I would like to pretend like I actually, fair enough. What did you say? 72?
72.
Ooh, but shit, I take that back. She's like 2 years older than my dad. So
You go
she
ahead
might-
and pretend that you're going to have control, just like we're going to pretend that Andy has control of the happy times that's been going on right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah, why don't you finish it off, bud? Why don't you finish us off?
I got one more last one.
Us all off.
Happy 15th anniversary to Workaholics.
Hey,
Oh.
fresh. You got it. You got it. You got to stay
Gotta be
fresh. Who would you say has the most successful career out of all
Adam
of them?
Devine,
Adam
obviously.
Devine, yeah.
Adam Devine, yeah. Easily.
Blake is probably second.
I was going to say Durs.
What else has he been in?
Durs has been in a lot.
He's been in other workaholic projects.
What? No, man. He's been a small bit character, like an asshole character in other movies. The ex-boyfriend or like the one-night stand or the guy at the bar type of person. Fuck, I can't remember any of those because I'm an alcoholic.
Adam Devine from Righteous Gemstones.
Absolutely from Righteous
And
Gemstones.
Pitch Perfect.
And Pitch
Pitch Perfect,
Perfect. Yeah, Pitch Perfect was really good, but Righteous Gemstones was the perfect role for him. Holy shit.
And finally, happy trails to I'm sorry, I thought this was fucking America.
Again?
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
again, yep, round two. A 36-year-old Pensacola man is facing unlawful assembly and disorderly conduct charges after organizing a fully structured wrestling tournament in the parking lot of a Golden Corral on Creighton Road, operating it through 8 complete matches.
Damn, they did that many matches?
Good for them.
Why is that necessary? I'm reading this cold. Why is that necessary?
Well, that's because that's a wrestling show.
And responding to officers upon arrival by pointing at the bracket and explaining they had missed the best part. Brett Callahan, 36, showed up at 4:30 p.m. with a generator, a laminated 16-man bracket, a folding table, a microphone, and a champion's belt he had commissioned from a custom leather shop in Tallahassee for $180. He had been planning this since February. According to the citation, the event included 16 registered competitors who paid a $12 entry fee, a referee in full uniform who drove in from Mobile, Alabama specifically for this,
Damn.
handmade ringside barriers constructed from traffic cones and bungee cords, a playlist Brett described as carefully curated entrance music for each fighter, 53 spectators, none of whom had eaten at Golden Corral.
Does Golden Corral know about it?
Does the Golden Corral know about anything? They're just there to be there. This isn't a Waffle House where
It's not Denny's.
I mean, Waffle House shit
It's-
goes on inside. This is everything goes on outside, right?
It sounds like a pretty average day at Golden Corral.
yeah.
Tournament ran uninterrupted through the quarterfinals. Like, why is this necessary? The restaurant's general manager walked outside, assessed the situation for approximately 4 seconds, and called the police.
Oh, so he was not aware.
He was not. No, officers arrived during the semifinal round. Brett was at the microphone providing live commentary. He lowered it when they approached, confirmed he did not have a permit, and explained that years 1 and 2 had concluded without incident. He had taken that as institutional approval. There are no records of years 1 or 2. Brett says the lack of paperwork is not the same as lack of history. The championship belt was not awarded. It is currently in Brett's truck. He says he will present it at year 4. Why am I thinking that was a fake article?
God damn it.
That's a good grift. That is a solidly good grift. Good for him.
All I'm hearing from that is that means there's a possibility. I'm going to
Exactly.
be the Golden Corral's heavyweight
So
champion.
what you're saying is that
Well, I think anybody that goes to Golden Corral can be the heavyweight.
I'm just throwing this out here right
Good
now.
luck.
If we maybe follow him on Twitter, one of us could potentially participate. I wouldn't mind being the manager for that
Are you pulling
person.
out your wrestling name that you mentioned earlier?
the justifier?
No, the other one.
Oh, my God, it's cocaine.
It's cocaine.
Uh,
I'm a manager. I can't be cocaine. That's too cool of a name for a manager. Can't be the token taker. That would be the tag team between me and a cocaine. Unfortunately, I'm not in well enough shape for that.
I'm sure the other ones there were very much in shape.
I imagine.
absolutely,
I
yeah.
imagine.
Round.
You know.
Alex, where can they find you?
They can find me on our Discord. I can't remember my name, but find me on there. Make fun of me. Ask me questions.
Like Fat Tony 1886 or
I
something like
think
that.
that's
Fat Tony 1882. And then we could talk about the Duke and how Ricky is fucking wrong there.
I'm never wrong.
And then you can find me on Instagram at Mendez_116. You can find photos that are more than 5 years old. You can still message me there and I won't reply. Andy, where can they find you?
We have a website that is up and running that you can follow all of our social media. So go to retrosmashed.com. You can also send emails on that website. Go straight to our retrosmashed@gmail.com email account. We do have 3 fucking emails.
Oh, jeez.
So I was like, we should probably get through this, but you guys are done. First email from Tom. The email says no. Second email.
Well, I'm glad that he knows a 2-letter word that he probably should have adhered to.
Second email from ex-podcast host Mitchell. Hey guys, hope things are going well. I miss you all. You guys should do an episode on the rest of the Resident Evil series. I'd love to be a part of it myself, but even just seeing everyone's opinions on them is something I think a lot of us hardcore Resident Evil fans would love. I have 100%ed them all, and since I've been dropped and did a Requiem and over little a day, thank you guys. Fuck Blizzard.
I agree with fuck Blizzard. He's not entirely inaccurate on the doing a Resident Evil series, potentially.
We have a third email from Patreon member Dan H. Streetcar.
Dan, my man. Dan the man.
Listen-
Whatever you have, but we'll take it.
Listen to the new episode today. Maybe you want to put this message in the next episode. I don't know. It basically concerns your 2 most recent episodes, the Make Your Own Character and Time Splitters. I loved making maps in Time Splitters Future Perfect. These maps went from recreating other FPS levels from other games like Call of Duty or 007 games, GoldenEye, Nightfire. Also made a mission level like a haunted house or a military base with different objectives. I made a classic level that I found through a YouTube video that someone had made on the game. Also made the Deku tree from Ocarina of Time. Some levels I made were banter through like a pitch black level for Virus or one with my Maze in Darkness. Spent too many hours just making maps on Time Splitters Future Perfect. I've played all 3, and for me the first one was very bare bones. The second one was great, and the third one I personally really love, but it was one of the ones I've spent the most time on, even if most of the time was just making maps. He also made Nuka Town from Call of Duty.
Wow.
And he's not sure of the other levels he made. He sent me several videos. They were pretty fucking rad.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
pretty fucking cool. Are we allowed to share those on our YouTube channel? We should get permission and ask.
I can ask him.
Call back to about 20 minutes ago. We talked about the nostalgia of this. It's really cool to know that it kind of touched somebody who listens like, hey, yeah, I fucking get it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So shout out for that.
Yes, and also you can get shout outs for following our Patreon for only $1 a month. Free shout out to Dane H. Streetcar, shout out Zombie Let's Pie, shout out Richard. We have a free Patreon member, so he gets one shout out, Samuela. So thank you for subscribing to our Patreon. Just go to our Patreon, retrosmash.gmail. Nope, that's the email address. How about going to Patreon as Retrosmash Video Game Podcast, and you can get $1 and send us emails and do whatever you want, and we'll bend to your will because we like money.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, where are you at?
You guys can find me on Twitter at AfroKing89. That's the only place you actually can find me. I don't even bother with the Blue Sky anymore. There's no point in following with Blue Sky, realistically. My account has kind of picked up a little bit as far
You've been hitting
as
some numbers.
I've been hitting some numbers recently, and it's probably because of me being a little bit more active and me being a little bit more retweety. I will give shout outs to the sex workers who retweet a lot of my stuff. So as I always say, you support your local sex workers and they will support you.
There you go. Well,
First, before we get into me, right at the buzzer, Melancholy Happy Trails, Daryl the Gambler Sheets from Storage Wars passed away. Came out 36 minutes ago.
Suck, I
does
guess.
suck.
I don't
know who that is.
know. I don't know.
I know the show.
I understand the show, but whatever.
You can also find me at twitch.tv/weldytime and youtube.com/@weldytime. And I have a Weldy Time Facebook page. If you go there, I will be posting a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon related stuff to the Roller Coaster Tycoon enthusiast group. I found a group of people just like me.
Oh boy, those poor people.
They are, yeah. Speaking of things that are awful, that's all time for us. So, so for all of us here at the Retro Smash, I was waiting for you to take that from me too, like you did the intro. So from all of us here at the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast,
Unshout out. Did you say earlier?
Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent.
unshout out Ted Nugent.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Good night, Canada.
Listen to the Patreon.